Hi there, welcome back to the Joy of Civ. I'm your host, Christian. Well, we are continuing to play this game as Ethiopia with a focus on horses, which has been kind of strange, but here we are. This may be the last play session because what more is there to do with horses at this point? The world is moving on. It's moving well beyond Ethiopia. We are lagging behind in science. We're attempting to settle one more city that will give us access to more horses, but not sure really what that's going to do for us other than just sort of be part of the theme of the game. So thanks for joining, and yeah, we'll see what happens. There's still the potential for something interesting and always enjoyable here in Civilization. So glad you're here. Let's get back into the game. All right, horses. What a strange theme for a series, but it's where we are, it's what we're doing. All right, I kind of like the idea of a farm triangle somewhere here, and I think if we clear this lumber mill, clear the forest, then we'll be able to build one. This will be a nice farm triangle right here for Harar. And I think we could use another builder because this one only has a single charge left. There we go. Let's remove that lumber mill to begin with. Genghis Khan. That's a pretty nice deal, actually. Although I'm not a huge fan of trading away the niter. But it might get us more on Genghis Khan's good side, and I don't know, feels like a fun thing to do. He's kind of a jolly guy, in my opinion. So long as he's not on my borders attacking me. We are just too late. The barbarians have another ship out. Well, I thought our settlers had faster. How do I get rid of this? There we go. I want to get rid of that overlay, just for future reference. Pressing Control, holding it down, brings up that overlay when you have the settler selected. I think this is a Sucretalk simple UI adjustments tweak to the settler lens. Anyway, it seems like it can get stuck sometimes. All right. I think what we do is we leave the caravel where it is. We sail on with the settler. Can make landfall next turn, and the caravel is likely going to be destroyed. But we will also destroy this camp, this outpost. There we go. Looks like we made a city-state happy as well. Mogadishu didn't like those barbarians there. Alright, maybe, just maybe, they'll go after this trade route and plunder it instead of attacking our ship. Okay. I'd like to purchase more tiles down here again, kind of fending off encroaching borders of Byzantium. We have this snowy rock-hewn church up here. I like how the tile improvements take on the characteristics of the terrain. Alright, we have 3 builds left. 3 charges left on this builder. Nice to get some more of these sea resources. Okay, so we're clearing this forest. There we go. And then building a farm. Alright, Harar just completed their university. Let's get this either the commercial hub or the let's see, what else? We have an industrial zone planned, I believe. Oh, and a really nice harbor. I like the idea. Well, the commercial hub loses us a lot of food, but I like the idea of that commercial hub. Alright, we'll see what happens with our... yep, we lost our ship. But you know what? They performed their duty valiantly. But it's a matter of, can we get our Oromo cavalry down here now to garrison the city that we're going to found? That will be a challenge. We're not going to embark right now, not with this caravel right there. Let's get another tile purchased here. We're probably gonna chop this rainforest eventually. Same with this forest once we get it in our borders. Although at this point, let's go. Would it make sense to improve any of these tiles at Porto? Yeah, they're fairly well improved already. Okay, let's see. Kind of like the idea of chopping here and continuing farmland out this way. And that allowed Gondar to complete their entertainment complex. Let's get an arena underway.
All the best romances bloom in the midst of a good siege.
So we might want to get some city walls up, thinking about Portugal being a potential threat. And I'm just seeing how our peers are improving many of their cities with walls. The people of Ethiopia are starting to feel a little unprotected. I believe we have no cities with walls at this point, so I think that would be a good thing to start doing here pretty soon. Alright, this Oromo cavalry. I think we'll risk sailing out here in hopes that the barbarians will pillage a trader. But we will see. Alright, we have some really nice farmland up this way at this point. Alright, it does look like our Oromo cavalry has slipped past the caravel. Looks like this now, Portugal's ship has perhaps helped us out there, accidentally. Alright, we're just holding these builders here ready to chop when we decide to build the Temple of Artemis. Oh, I really want to get this pasture, or these sheep in range here in order to benefit Temple of Artemis. So actually, let's do that purchase right now. Whoops. There we go. And we'll wait and purchase this ocean tile, this sea tile, in just a little bit. And this one will also wait for purchase.
Few inventions have been so simple as the stirrup, but few have had so catalytic.
All right. Let's go for gunpowder. We have niter available. We can make some more some stronger units in case Portugal decides to attack. And as I mentioned, we're going to go for some walls in our capital. I've definitely been caught by the AI in the past in cities without walls. I believe in my farming series you can catch a glimpse of that if you're interested in seeing me surprisingly lose a city. It's always a surprise, at least, when the AI is able to do that, but they can. Chandragupta. Not very neighborly. Okay. So we have some serious loyalty issues here. And we are going to relocate. I think we'll relocate Reina, maybe? Whoops. We could relocate Magnus. At this point, we're done cranking out settlers up there. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Makes rebellion happen a little more slowly. Be nice to just purchase a monument here. I think that's what we'll plan on doing. All the purchasing we're doing. You know what, let's just explore with these builders, because why not? Got some sea. Oh, here we go, Nubia. The last civilization for us to meet. And it appears one of the most competitive in this game. Okay, World Congress. We have the most points. But it's just not a very interesting aspect of the game. Not usually, at least. Okay, we got our holy site down here in Axum. Let's go for walls here as well. Okay, our Romo cavalry, like they can slip past. Okay, we can found our northern city up here. Well, yeah. All right, and we finished our trader out with. I guess this was an internal route, perhaps. Yeah. I think we might. I think we should go with a trader out with our allies and gain some of that science. It's kind of funny to be exploring with a builder, but they have some extra moves thanks to our Golden Age. Speaking of Golden Age, I'm curious. The barbarians attacked.
Of humanism are curiosity, a free mind.
Well, I think we're probably not too far off from the end of the age. 18 to 38 turns. We might be heading for a dark age. I'm a little troubled by that. Okay, let's look at policies here. This is an important one for that colony we just founded. We've had chivalry in here all this time. It's doing very, very little good for us. But once we get a unit garrisoned in that city, that seems to be a good play. And then, let's see. Actually, let's swap that out, because we're not really doing much with sending envoys. And then we can get a more useful policy slotted in there. Get some extra housing from Medina Quarter. Or if we let's do this and kind of continue trade with our ally Byzantium. I think we can build some more traders actually, even at this stage in the game. We have a slot available. We'll go with a trader and then walls here. There we go. And we're gonna keep our envoys as they are. All right. Well, the Oromo cavalry have made landfall. Have we purchased all the tiles we want down this way? I think so. So let's... Well, I did say I wanted to purchase the monument down here, which will probably help with loyalty. The city is looking nice here, along the coast, along these coastal mountains. Need to get a builder here and improve those horses, which we can do very easily. Alright, we've got our ancient walls here. How about, do we want any other districts? I guess we built a campus. One of these cities is going to build a campus. I guess it must be Gondar that we're planning on having build a campus there. Go for medieval walls here. And we'll go for walls in Porto. It's the political situation in the world. Genghis Khan still at war, although it's now Gatarja who is the main target of the world. There we go. Loyalty is back where we want it in this city. Oops. Alright, so I think we can still, yeah, we can purchase this tile and improve it with fishing boats. I'm not going to trade away my niter at this point. That's a lot of gold, but looking forward to getting some musketmen. Okay, we can get quite a bit of gold per turn for trading away some luxuries to Nubia. Glad to do that. And we can get some luxuries from her. I'm not going to do this deal with Genghis Khan. I'm not knocked out with that value. Alright, so Mysore has flipped to a neutral city. Now it looks like Mongolia is having trouble here keeping loyalty in their cities. Just having these builders hang out here for when the time comes to do some chopping. In fact, we'll send this builder down there too. It's a pretty late Temple of Artemis build. If we get there, that is. Okay, so she'd like iron. It's not offering too much for it, but we aren't using it. Might as well earn the good graces of Nubia. Alright, so this is a dangerous area for our scout to attempt to cross. We'll go up this way. And it would be nice to get these horses into our borders. There we go. One more turn and we should be able to purchase that tile. Alright, Gondar continues to be our largest city. Okay, commercial hub complete. We'll go ancient walls and then market here. Okay, and let's purchase that horse tile. Very good. Adwa is now living up to its potential as our horse colony. It's a very, very humble looking city here on the coast. Kind of like the idea of the town mechanic that they're talking about for Civilization 7, where you'll begin forming towns around your capital city to begin with, and they'll be somewhat different than cities. This is a nice looking wonder being constructed here. Mont Saint Michel. Right, nice big volcanic eruption. Okay, we got ourselves a new trader. Yeah, look at these nice routes now. Thanks to policies and alliance. Alright, we got that really nice campus here. Mekele. Mekele is rivaling Gondar for the largest city now, thanks to all the ocean resources they have access to. Well, we're definitely going to go for a library there. They're one of our least threatened cities when it comes to any sort of Portuguese incursion. Okay, we got ancient walls here in Axum. I think we need another district in this city. I think we're going to build some districts just out in this general area. A harbor makes sense for this city. So I think that's what we'll do at this point. I like how the buildings get kind of built along the edge of the natural part of the harbor here. We got our ancient walls in Porto. Let's go for a university next. All right, there's the monument. Now let's see. Temple of Artemis. I think this might be our best spot for it, right here. All right. And let's commence with the chopping of tiles as well. There we go. That really is speeding up the construction quite nicely. Okay, we've reached Indonesia's borders. All right, so we are now
The pen might
on
not
the
be
cusp
mightier than the sword,
of a dark age.
but maybe the printing, whatever is contrary to nature.
All right, what do we have for new policies here? Get some more amenities. Not sure if we need that governor policy. Let's see how we're doing with loyalty. Down here in Adwa. Oh yeah, their loyalty is really growing nicely here. So I think we can switch things up. I want to keep Whistlebanken, but then let's also well, we could make our trade routes even better. But let's bring in some more amenities. All right. Well, I don't want to get a dark age though. That's gonna really hamper our ability to hold on to Ottawa. So we'll see. See if we're able to sneak into a normal age. We need to get 9 era score in order to avoid that dark age. If we complete the Temple of Artemis, which we really should without very much trouble at all, in fact 1 turn away now, then that'll give us 3, so we'll be down to 6 era score. How are we doing on any great people? Not great. No pun intended.
When I saw the house of Artemis that mounted to
There
the
we
clouds,
go.
those other marvels lost their brilliancy. And I said, lo, apart from Olympus, the sun never looked on aught so grand.
All right, our people should be getting quite happy at this point. Thanks to all of the extra amenities. Okay, we've got ourselves a granary down here now. While we can, we might as well purchase more builders with faith. And also a harbor seems to be a really good district to get going here. Now, it is possible that we could chop out another wonder here in our capital as quickly as we were able to do it. Down here at Derridawa. The Taj Mahal Petra would be the easiest, but also not very beneficial. might just be headed for a Dark Age. That might just be what we have this time around. I think we're going to ignore this campus and just go for a commercial hub. We could get a nicer campus anyway, although we would lose our really nice rock-hewn church. Go for a consulate here in this city. Seven turns, 6 era score. If we get ourselves a musketman, that'll get us a couple, or well, one. We should be able to upgrade a man-at-arms to a musketman. So let's do that. There we go. Now we're down to 5 era score.
Astronomy compels the soul to look upwards, and leads us from this world.
All right. Sounds like I guess we gained a trade route, or the ability to build another trade route. I heard that little sound. I thought maybe we had completed a city-state quest. But speaking of city-states, we can grab Suzerain of Buenos Aires and get 2 era score that way. So maybe, yeah, I think we'll do that. Only 3 to go, 6 turns. Yeah, we'll see. See if we're able to do that. Let's get ourselves another trader. Go for university here in Mekele. You know, I don't often found cities and the loyalty pressure is as strong as it is here. Just did this one because I really wanted to bring these horses into the Empire, but it seems like so long as there's a governor, so long as maybe you slot in a policy or two, and I guess also being in a golden age helps. But it makes me consider attempting additional cities here, although I don't want to throw all my governors this way necessarily, so. And we'll see what happens when we lose this golden age. But let's see, also in the meantime, I might want to get a couple more tiles here. We'll see, this might just be a city where we focus on food and from the coast. Let's take a look at our city, speaking of, see how we're doing. So with amenities, we're doing pretty well. Several cities are... Yeah, all of our cities have positive amenities, some so much so that they're getting production bonuses, probably. Let's see, yeah, 10% citizen growth, 10% non-food yields. Where are we going to find those last 3 era score? Oh, well, we can get ourselves a great merchant or a great scientist. Oh, the great scientist. Let's see. Reveals oil without the normal tech requirement. That sounds pretty good. I like the sound of that more than I like the sound of gaining 200 gold and 2 envoys, although would that let us get any more? Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get the first suzerain anywhere. The extra envoys would be nice, though. We're going to wind up getting him first anyway, though, at this rate. There we go. 2 era score. Alright, we should get a few more builders while we still can, with faith. I guess we won't be able to this turn.
I saw a bank that said 24-hour banking.
Alright, I should have seen that coming, that we were going to get attacked by those city walls. That's alright though, I don't mind taking a little bit of attack from this free city. I do want to get over here and see what we find. Alright, some Eurekas. And there's oil. Huh. Just right here in this lake. The only source that we have access to right now. Oh, but we'll have some in this desert as well. That's great. Okay, 2 era score. From where? From where? Only 3 turns. Could declare war with a casus belli. We only have formal war available. Nationalism. Yeah, that wouldn't work anyway. We couldn't do a colonial war because we are the only civilization who is behind enough to have one declared on us, probably. No, I don't want to trade away my oil. No, it's interesting though. So because I reveal the oil, and because Hattusa is my ally, well, flew too close to the sun with that scout. That's too bad. Revealed a lot of territory in its long exploration lifetime. Oh, well, maybe I should have gone after... Yeah, I should have gone after another wonder. Well, we just might hit a dark age, but also this might be the last play session. I just don't know how much further to take this adventure with horses. It's proven less adventurous than I had hoped, but still an enjoyable game and an enjoyable map. Alright, well, Mekele is a fantastic city. I'd like to get them some more production. This whole this changing of the angle has to do with using screenshot mode and fixed tilt camera mode, and it kind of messes things up when you open the city view. Okay, that's actually Gondar is ready for new production anyway. It'd be nice to get them an aqueduct. And then we could go industrial zone to get that adjacency. Let's do that. Alright, we're going to trade with our allies to really gain the bonuses we get with that. Let's have a quick look at our policies. Yeah, we're making good use of this Whistlebonken policy, thanks to all that trade. I don't know why he thinks I'm destroying the Earth. We've been denounced again. Or is this actually denouncing? I think so. Yeah. Oh, we need 2 era score. And we're just not going to get it. I think a Dark Age is going to hurt. So this would be a halfway decent Petra city, actually. Although it looks like maybe someone... Nope, Petra is still available. Let's see if we can get Petra done in this city. They're really punching above their weight when it comes to wonders, if that's the case. For a fairly newly founded city. Here we are. Dark Age. Yeah.
Claims that cannot be tested. Assertions it is nationalism which engenders nations.
Alright, let's look at... What is the... Yeah, so... We are now losing loyalty. I think we can pretty easily gain that back by slotting in the right policies. Namely the one that provides extra loyalty with governors. But do we give up Whistlebonken? Well, we just lost our alliance with Byzantium. Well, I think we really need the loyalty. We could get our alliance back and still get the science boost. We'll try to prioritize some exploration if we continue on here. When we continue on, I plan to pick up some of these games in later series to showcase certain later game features or play styles. So even though we may be saying farewell to Ethiopia and their horses this time around, it's not likely goodbye for good. We've really picked up nicely on science, actually, looking at what we're earning compared to the rest of the world. That's really a nice achievement this play session, I believe. All right, let's continue to promote Pingala. And yeah, we ought to renew our alliance with Byzantium, I think.
An architect should live as little in cities as a painter. Send him to our hills.
All right. Well, as I said, I think it's time to say farewell to the Ethiopian Empire. The adventure with horses wound up being somewhat less adventurous than I was hoping, but I think we've had some interesting action this game. Porto became part of the Ethiopian Empire thanks to our access to horses and our Romo cavalry. We were able to explore this really interesting map and found a nice colony down here, growing the availability of horses in the empire. And just seen some interesting developments take place. Cities being conquered by the AI, and again, Byzantium really establishing quite a seagoing empire here. Portugal actually built quite a navy, although now we're seeing Byzantium has a nice fleet here. But yeah, Portugal has established themselves as the premier naval power. Definitely wiped our navy from the map earlier in the game during that war. And after a slow start, some of our cities have really started to grow as well. So in any event, it's been an interesting game, and I'm glad you joined here on the Joy of Civ. I don't know what exactly I'll be doing next, but you can bet it'll be I guess perhaps unconventional, or at least hopefully a different take on some of the ways to play the game of Civilization. I hope you join for future series, and subscribe to this channel. Leave comments letting me know what sort of thing you'd like to see next on the channel. As always, play to explore. I'll catch you next time.